We got Panty Stocking back after all these years, and it's been quite an enjoyable 3 episodes. We're not exactly yet at the highs that I would say season 1 hit, but we still got time. Though I will say we have an inferior intro. Sorry, that intro is just a hard one to follow up. Though a lot has changed in the decade that this show has been gone, so it's no longer Funimation providing the English dub. It's Pixelogic Media providing it for Amazon. I'm not familiar with the other projects that they've done, but at least we're getting the dub on the same day. But because it's not Funimation/Crunchyroll, we're getting an entirely new cast. You probably already know where this is going. I was gonna make a rant video after finishing the first episode, but I decided to hold off until I got at least 3 episodes out. Just so I might be surprised that they could hit me with a 1-2 punch that could potentially change my mind. Well, you saw the thumbnail, so you probably know that that did not happen. Let's start with the obvious. Panty, stocking, garter belt, brief, scanty, knee socks, they've all been recast. Though I may not be fans of Jamie, Monica, and Chris as people, I will admit that they did very good voice work when it came to voicing these characters. And losing that voice talent is an L that this show just won't be able to recover from. We can still live with it, but we won't recover from it. It's like losing an arm. No hate to the new VAs, but they have the unenviable position of following up damn near perfect casting. Though all of the voices in Season 2 are inferior to the first one, most of them coming out sounding pretty serviceable. Scanty and knee socks, brief, and garter belt all sound just fine. Where this mainly hits hard is with our title characters, Panty and Stocking. In lieu of Jamie Marchi's more happy-go-lucky take on the character, Courtney Lynn's Panty sounds like a straight-up tomboy, so she sounds really disinterested for a lot of her lines.
Yeah, like I give a shit. Do whatever you want with that turd pie. Maybe he'll distract you. Make it easier for us to stomp your sunburned asses.
So like, heavenly weapons can kill ghosts but not dumb humans, yeah? Seriously, I'm sick of this crap by now. It's a real fucking pain.
Though I will give credit that her energy is on point for what I would expect from Panty. But Stocking, oof, she gets it the worst. The thing about Stocking's high-pitched voice and what kept it from becoming annoying is that it always felt natural. It was never fake or put on. No matter what emotion she was expressing, she always kept it. It led to its believability.
Look at your toilet. Look at your bathtub. Look at what you put in your mouth, and I'm not just talking about dick. You're nothing but a filthy hoe-bagging thief.
And that's all because Monica's voice as Stocking is just her default voice. Look up interviews. She naturally sounds like that. So Christina V's Stocking, who doesn't sound like that naturally, has to put on a higher tone squeaky voice, and it is incredibly annoying.
Me relying on Panty? Don't be stupid! You got it mixed up! You have no idea what I've had to put up with all because I'm the little sister.
Cut the shit the fuck off!
What is it?
Bro, what is he doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Now that I'm done talking about the stuff that we really can't control, let's talk about the stuff that we really can control. Or to be more specific, the stuff Pixelogic has control over. Like the script that they write for these English actors to perform. You know how over the past couple of years a lot of localizers have been pushing their social or political messaging in the English versions of a lot of Eastern media when they make their transition over to Western countries? Pushing a lot of fans, myself included, to the position that we want direct one-to-one translations regardless of the issues that might bring, just to cut down on the people who hate Eastern media getting the opportunity to push some agenda? Well, it looks like we kinda got what we wanted. Emphasis on kinda, we'll get to that later. From everything I can find online, barring some expletives moved around, the dub is pretty one-to-one with the source material. They even do something I greatly appreciate by having the Demon Sisters roll their R's in English like they do in Japanese.
Restraint, a virtue decreed by our rules. I shot him first, so you have to go for the other one. That's the rule.
Complete side tangent, I'm learning Spanish with a couple of friends, and apparently I'm the only one who's actually able to roll their R's. I never thought it was so hard, it just came natural to me. However, it's missing a lot of that charm that Season 1's dub had. A lot of that charm came from the scriptwriters being able to veer off course from what was originally there, adding a bunch of metaphors, slang, pop culture references, even changing some lines in their entirety. Nowadays, a lot of people would lambaste that as being unfaithful, but those changes are also what led the dub to resonate with a lot of Western viewers, myself included. It's one of the reasons this is one of the few anime people will recommend you watch in dub if you're an English speaker. And due to the show taking inspiration from a lot of Western cartoons and even Hollywood movies, none of this comes across as out of place. Let's go through some examples. In the Death Race episode, The Ghost Possessing the Car, his dialogue is all about going fast. But in the dub, he's making a bunch of innuendos and then immediately explains them.
Who the hell cares where I'm off to as long as I get off? Oh yeah, good one. That means ejaculate specifically.
The news broadcaster talks like Elmer Fudd.
It's an alarm in case of roadway!
One of my favorite things is Stocking's dialogue when she interacts with Panty. Since Panty's archetype has her be the more irresponsible, lazy one, they made Stocking more interesting by giving her a snarky, smartass kind of response when she interacts with her.
Oh! Stop licking that right now! You never said that before! Move over!
So true, and my pipes are totally clean.
How long have you been waiting to use that joke?
Fuck, it seems like forever.
And the way those two bounce off each other make their interactions way more funny to watch, which made the show feel more like watching an adult cartoon along the lines of Drawn Together. But it wouldn't be a modern-day English dub if we didn't have to deal with activist localizers, now wouldn't it? Remember when I said we kind of got what we wanted when it came to a more accurate translation? Well, here's the kind of I was talking about. And it's in the first episode as well, where we get this gem of dialogue right here.
It's just in order to please you? Wait, wouldn't that be objectification, not love? Chauvinist! Body shaming a lady like that! Get with the times, you misogynist!
Showing that we very much do still have these activist types still working to subvert Eastern media, by using such loaded terminology when nothing of the sort was said originally in Japanese, even after checking multiple different sites. And I can already see a lot of you rolling your eyes about why I'm complaining about this, and all I have to say to you is,
suck my fucking dick politely.
Of course I would complain about this issue that's indicative of an overall trend that we've seen in localizations for roughly a decade. You know, it started here with the English dubs, and then it progressed to that ChatGPT subtitles scandal. That's why it matters to talk about this stuff when it happens here. The lack of care has permeated throughout this entire localization industry. And if you don't call it out, they'll just keep doing it, and you'll get more English dubs where they reference Orange Man.
We'll be the #1 store in the franchise, in the entire industry, the best ever, so terrifically good, people. You know it, I know it. Together, we can make Tora no Ana great again.
I guess the only positive you can say is that it's only here in episode 1, which is such a low bar. It's unfortunate that I'll have to keep watching this show in investigation mode, but someone's gotta keep their ear to the ground. Just another reminder that you don't hate localizers enough. You say you do, but you don't. But that's about all I have to say. Barring my gripes with the English dub, Panty Stocking's second season seems to be pretty good so far. And hopefully, we don't have something so egregious I might be compelled to make a follow-up video. But, like and subscribe, I'm Mr. SP, thank you for watching and see you next time.